Hey, welcome, welcome to the Academy of Art Hearthstone Intramural. It's our first tournament of the semester. It's nice to see you all, or rather not, but I imagine I see you.
Uh,
That was terrible. My name's Salty, and I'm
and
here with.
I'm Aves.
How you doing today, Aves?
Huh?
How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
It's good.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, gonna be playing some Hearthstone today. We got a few. Uh. Do I have to listen to like the stream talk in my ear? It's very disorienting.
Yeah, that's. Are you hearing an echo now?
I'm hearing everything I say after I say it.
His echo came back. Yeah.
Hello. Okay, I didn't hear myself talk. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, it was very distracting. Um. Yeah. I haven't been able to actually play this set much, but I have kept updated on the cards, so I know a little bit about like what's going on in the meta. How about you? Like, how do you keep up with it?
I typically play with friends. I have kept up with Hearthstone since the beta, and I haven't really done any aggressive ranking or anything like that. I tend to play on ranked, but it's mostly for the gold card backs. I
Mm,
play a lot of arena though, so
yeah. I definitely think that we're gonna see a lot of the like, usual meta decks. Probably some shamans, a lot of pirate warriors, miracle rogues. I'm very interested to see what players bring to
yeah.
like kind of counter that though.
We'll see if they bring anything.
Yeah,
I have a feeling it might be a lot of the
just net
just
decking.
meta,
Yeah,
just net decks and meta. But we'll see. We'll see. You never know. Someone might bring a surprise change up deck, and it might win them the tournament. So
yeah.
we'll see. We'll see how it works. Otherwise, we're just gonna see our the optimized decks just kind of slugging it out, and just whoever kind of draws better.
Yeah. Although
Although,
I would
uh,
hope for something a little more exciting than that.
yeah. Now I'm hoping for some skill plays. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be downplaying it as much, but
Yeah.
no, I'm excited. I'm excited. Mhm. Our first matchup is Motochuki versus Motochuka versus uh, Dookie. I'm excited. let's see. Let's see this happen. They're ranks 24 and 25 respectively. I'm expecting some top tier play, but we'll see. We'll see. That's the great thing about this game is that it's really it's fun to watch at all levels, really. So
Yeah, definitely. Especially like even if like low level players play, sometimes you like do see things that are just completely crazy with how the game is set up and stuff.
yeah, which is good. It's good. I'm excited. Let's okay, Motochuka versus Dookie, round one.
Uh Motochuka is going to be playing Mage, Paladin, Priest, and Druid.
Let the hunt begin. I must
And
protect the
Dookie is
world.
warrior, shaman, hunter,
Hunter.
priest, or just hunter? I thought I. Yes,
Yeah.
warrior, shaman, hunter, priest.
And if I like clarify the rules, so both players pick one deck, and the winner has to stay as their deck, or or he just can't use that deck again.
I believe if you win with a deck, it gets eliminated.
Ah, okay. So it's whoever wins with all their decks first, or best,
Yes.
or is it a
Yes.
best of?
I'm not sure. We'll have to get with the judges. And we're just waiting to get started here. I can even hear one of the Hearthstone characters getting impatient. Well, it looks like Motochuka is banning his Druid deck, and Dookie is banning his Hunter deck. Druid's been very powerful this season with the Jade meta.
Definitely. Although the Hunter ban, I don't think that'll be that devastating. Hunter's been pretty low on the tier list.
It's been taking some abuse this season. I'm kind of... I started out with Hunter as my main deck, and I fell in love with the Hunter, but that Buzzard nerf, it just left a hole right here. It's not even really heart-shaped anymore. It's been mashed out of, all recognition. But, here's hoping for next expansion. Maybe they'll show a little bit more love to the Hunters. I would say I definitely agree it is a good deck to ban in this current competition.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, they can still do some okay stuff with aggro minions, but Hunter just doesn't... It has aggro, it doesn't have staying power, and just has not gotten any love in the last, 3 expansions, I feel. It's got some interesting cards, but nothing that's playable, really.
Although, as little as it's played, it could be used as something to catch some players off guard. They might not have much experience playing against it this season.
It's true. It's true. Even especially at these ranks.
Yeah.
All right, we're at the initial mulligan phase. We have a Cthulhu warrior. I'm not sure if he's actually running Cthulhu.
I would certainly hope so with those cards.
I've gone up against a few decks that don't actually run the Cthulhu card. They just run the buffers, because it doesn't really matter where the Cthulhu card is, even if it's still in your library. The synergies still work.
That's interesting. I did not actually know about that interaction.
Yep. Now, I believe it doesn't show the animation of Cthulhu buffing, but...
So does that still trigger Emperor and stuff?
Yes, as long as it wherever the Cthulhu is, it's been buffed up to 10. It's just if you don't have it in your deck, you don't see the animation play, but it does still work. And it could be a little tactic for them to throw throw them off.
Well, I did see the animation, so this deck is definitely running.
Definitely running it. Yep. Cthulhu from Wrath of the Old Gods. I had a lot of fun with that adventure, that normal expansion. I guess I'm not sure what they call the non-adventure sets, just the pack sets. Let's see. Both players off to an okay start. Dookie definitely had the stronger board, but he did manage to pull.
I think Motochuka just accidentally frostbolted himself.
That's bold move, Con. Let's see how it plays out.
Yeah. I'm still not really sure what deck Motochuka is running, because it kind of just looks like a standard, default mage.
Looks fairly standard, but those decks can be powerful. I've seen many of the top streamers do challenges where they rank to legend just on the free-to-play decks.
Yeah, I think I watched Trump do that on Mage, actually.
Yeah, but Mage is cheap, so,
Yeah.
Ooh, he's got a weapon breaker. I would hold on to that.
Yeah, definitely. I think at this point it's just best to play the Drake, get the card.
Yeah, play it while you can. Play it while you can. They are moving Azure Drake to the Hall of Fame set. Is getting moved out of rotation at the start of the new annual season.
That's interesting. Because isn't that a vanilla card?
It is. It is. It's one of I think 5 or 6 cards that are getting moved to the Hall of Fame set, including Sylvanas Windrunner. I'm going to be sad to see her go.
Rip.
And, yeah, I mean, on the one hand, they are removing some of my favorite cards from Standard. On the other hand, might be able to get some new blood in there.
Yeah, definitely. Because it seems like a lot of the cards getting moved out are just cards
Yeah.
that they just go in every deck.
Yeah. See, if I were Moto, I would probably get my card draw
Or he did go for the Arcane Intellect.
and probably just. It sucks. I would actually play a Sorcerer's Apprentice here just to have some kind of body out there.
Right.
Something that he can't. Either to ensure he only gets one draw off the Acolyte, or that it kills his 5/3, or just kills whatever he puts on the board. If he.
Well, he does have Flame Strike next turn, so that'll give
He
him
does.
something.
He does. He's kind of telling his opponent that he has it, but
Yeah.
we'll see if Dookie picks up on it. Dookie doesn't.
To be honest, if I was Dookie, I don't even know if I would play anything. I'd just kind of sit there and hit him in the face.
Yep. Well, looks like Dookie did not see it coming. And, yeah, we got Moto's. Moto already knows what he's going to do.
Yeah.
Of course, he's down to 8 health, so he's pretty far behind. He has another Flame Strike. That's always nice. I would just go ahead and just burn it, man.
Yeah, there's nothing really you can do at this
If
point.
you break that weapon, you're dead. You got to burn it. There you go. Yeah, don't be too eager.
Right. Make him think maybe he had some other options.
Yeah. This is just going bad. He's got. I'm guessing Dookie's about to. Ooh, he's going for the armor first. Okay.
All right. I don't know how necessary that is at this point in the game. Only 8 health on a mage.
It's warrior. You know, armor's always necessary.
Yeah.
Oh wow, we need some taunt here. Moto needs some taunt.
He can't break that weapon though, so that's good.
Yeah.
So he's not instantly dead anymore.
Yeah, not quite. It looks all but over here though. Probably go for a draw. Ooh. Okay. Hey, he's putting some bodies out there. He's deciding to flood.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna help him very much, but he doesn't know that. See, is he gonna go? He's gonna. Yeah.
Yep.
Do a little broad removal. Little AOE.
Although he can still deal with the board with another Flame Strike. He'll have enough mana to hero power or just hit it with the worm. And there's some taunt.
We might have a game turner. Yeah, I mean that's pretty cut and dry here.
Yeah.
There's one card to play. Well, 2 cards, but the main one he's got to play is Flame Strike. All right. Well, but here comes the double taunt. The Vekler is gonna come down, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
He goes for more armor. I'm gonna laugh, but yeah.
Feast of souls.
Oh yeah. Emperor. That's always a solid card.
The death of hope begins now. This is where I'm moving over to the concede button. I guess let's Drake. Or, oh, let's see. Yeah.
I mean, he's still not dead. He's
Not
still got to
yet.
fight through the 2 taunts.
Yes. And he can mirror and arcane and maybe get lucky and take out at least 1 taunt.
Mm-hmm.
He just needs to get 1 missile on one of them. Hopefully he chooses the correct... Ooh. Game is kind of
He's now set up to kill
him.
both of them.
He is. He did
not attack. That's interesting.
Oh. I would have attacked.
Although he might have something planned that we're not aware of.
I don't know
I
if
don't
he's
know what
aware
it
of
could be. Yeah, maybe.
Hear its call.
I hear its call.
I think he wants that Stormwind champion buff before he makes any decisions with his attacks. If I had to guess what he was thinking.
Duki's just wondering when this guy, when Moto's gonna concede.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I mean, yeah, I would probably champ. Going
Although
for some draw though.
he can still clear the board. I'll say that when he's gotten this low, he's had pretty
It's-
consistent board clear.
It's. I mean, yeah. It's. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Like, maybe if I keep, you know, if I keep predicting the end, maybe it won't happen.
Right. He could save his mana worm
Oh,
too.
come on, play the right order. We got a mono worm first.
He's thinking about it.
Oh,
Ooh.
I don't know what he's saving it for. And he's already got.
Time runs out
He
on
might
me.
be afraid of some kind of warrior board clear shenanigans, a brawl or something maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, he played anyways, so that was the wrong order.
Closely.
He's just trying to psych his opponent out.
Yeah.
It's like, my hand, it's one card, but it is so good.
Cthulhu! Cthulhu!
Okay, it becomes even more invincible, maybe?
Cthulhu shelters us.
Oh, polymorph. And again, he's
The
just getting
hits.
saved by the top decks.
The hits keep on coming. Oh, yeah, polymorph for great justice. And a ping to the right, I would say, and
Mhm.
I would definitely keep his board as clear as possible.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean,
At this point, I mean, if he keeps getting this lucky with top decks, it's just going to come down to the warrior playing Cthulhu and him just dying.
I don't know. It's, and then he pings the 1/1.
Interesting,
Bold move. Bold move.
if anything. Are you
Alright, I think
going
he's just done.
face? Yeah, I think.
No, he's just, I think he's,
Closely.
Yeah.
decided to give up the ghost here. We'll move on to the next match.
All right.
Good game, guys. Good game.
So that's game one in Yuki's favor.
Yeah, let us see how the next round goes. We had some interesting plays.
Yep. So that means that Dookie will not be able to play as Cthulhu Warrior anymore. Is that correct?
That's true. That's true. Everything could turn around. Just kind of waiting on seeing what that next matchup is. Cthulhu Warrior is still strong. Still
Yep.
pretty strong. I mean, basic mage deck could. I'm not sure how that could have gone differently. There's just so much armor.
Right. Yeah.
Yes. Just to remind everyone, our rules are once you win with a specific class, you can no longer play that class. So our players, our Cthulhu Warrior is
You
gone.
asked for it.
Let's see what else he's got. All right, at our mulligan stage once again, we got a spell-heavy mage hand from Moto, and that's pretty nice opener for Dookie. We got
Yeah.
a nice little curve going. He's not going second, but I love Undercity Huckster. Harvest Golem's always decent sticky.
By the looks of it, it's some kind of Nazoth Death Rattle deck, I would assume.
Yeah, I would. Oh, definitely.
Definitely, definitely.
Looks like we have the free-to-play mage deck again. It's got an okay start. I would probably coin out our apprentice. Going for the quick aggro damage. He is angry. He's
Yeah.
angry about that last game.
He wants to get in and get out and on to the next game.
Yeah.
You want to
Oh, Huckster. I Hucksters is actually one of my favorite cards that's come out recently, somewhat recently.
Mhm.
So much value. 2 mana, 2/2 with a Death Rattle, steal an opponent's class card.
Yeah, that
And he's
is.
going against a mage, so yeah,
Yeah.
that could be a lot of things, a lot of very useful
I
things.
wonder.
Mage having some of the most versatile cards in the game, and
hmm
then yeah,
There's a reason why it's the tutorial class, or it's
yeah.
the first class that gets unlocked. The old earthquake going on with Moto there.
Moto is opting to go for his face strat still.
It's working.
Oh,
We have.
yeah.
We are filming right now in the Academy of Art Esports room. This is a new room that we just put together about 2 semesters ago. Now we're getting more into the full swing of things with some very energetic gamers
Yeah.
over off to the side. I imagine they're playing some Overwatch, another Blizzard title, another one of my favorite games, by the way.
Blizzard's really been on their game with their recent releases.
So much of my free time just goes into that BattleNet.
Yep. Yeah.
Updater. I was even thinking about picking up the new. Well, it's not so new anymore, but the Reaper of Souls
Oh
expansion
yeah.
of Diablo 3. I'm a big Diablo fan.
Yeah.
I was holding off on that. I kind of played myself out of Diablo 3 when it came out. I think I put in about 200 hours or so, and I had a lot of fun. I just went into some other games. Heard they were going to be making some changes with Reaper. Some of my friends have played it, so it sounds pretty good, but I'm kind of waiting for that Necromancer to be released.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they're definitely excited for that.
Yeah. I mean, that Mono Worm and the Mirror Entity, we can, because I'm guessing he's going to drop his,
Although
Dookie's going to drop his Raptor next turn, I'm thinking. I feel like he needs a body.
I do think that Power Blast is the first card we've seen not in standard Mage.
It's a nice finisher.
So that does mean that he could have some other tricks up his sleeve from what we've seen.
It's true.
Although right now, Dookie is setting himself up for that big N'Zoth play in the later game.
Yeah. And if he had Mirror Entity, he would have gotten the Raptor, and the Raptor would have had the Death Rattle from the other card that he copied.
And I think I missed it, but did it copy the Harvest Golem?
You know, I think I missed it as well. We will see if he manages to pop that Raptor, though. Any of those would have been a good choice.
Yeah.
An extra golem. I don't know. I usually like to go for the card draw.
Right.
If I'm running Gadget Zan or something, then maybe the coin. But I would have chosen the Huckster.
Right.
This does not look like it's gonna continue for too much longer.
Right. Unless he draws like an Ice Block or something to stall himself to another
Yeah.
top deck. But that's a lot of top decking.
It is a ton of top decking, and also if it is the basic mage deck, I am doubting that he has Ice Block in there. All right, we needed some major AOE. It does not look like we're getting it. It looks like game 2 for Dookie.
Yeah, at this point, there's nothing really he can do.
Yeah. Just flail and turn things into sheep.
Yep.
Let's see here. And oh well.
I mean, that is the best possible thing that could have happened.
Yeah. Dookie's done with this. All right. That is 2 games for Dookie.
I think if Moto wants to win this set, he needs to switch to something other than Mage. Standard Mage
Yeah.
just is not working for him.
Now it might come back around, but I'm guessing he might want to try another deck. I'm not sure if we're doing 3 rounds, best of 4, yep, has to. All right, so we could have another. Okay.
Okay. So yeah. And you have to remember that back when all these pro streamers were using standard maids to get to the top, it was back when in the early game. I don't know if that'd be possible now with all the different cards out.
No, yeah, it's definitely probably going to be a little bit more difficult lately. Another thing is that Blizzard's, well, typically if you're on just on the ladder, not really in a tournament setting, but on the ladder, there is some, matchmaking done based on your card library. I'm not sure if that extends to the deck as well. So,
matchmaking is based on card library? That's interesting.
Yeah, they do factor that in. I do not believe it is the main factor. I do know it's a contributing factor to how you are matched up against others. All right, looks like Dookie's running a Shaman. Motochuk is just going to stay with the Mage.
Maybe he can do it this time. This looks like a Murloc Shaman, though.
We shall see. Waiting for that mulligan to come in. I don't know. That's a pretty strong opening game for the Murloc.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Dookie's not going second. Or he could... we'd have a pretty devastating turn 1, turn 2 play.
Right.
I don't know. I do not know what the Mage would do to counter that. Moto would have to, like, Mono Worm and coin and waste the coin to even start to respond to that, but I don't...
He may be able to control some of the earlier Murlocs with just his hero power.
Yeah. He needs to play very aggressively, though, in this game. A lot of chances for this Murloc Shaman to snowball, especially with his current hand.
Opting not to play anything, knowing I think that the Mana Worm could eat a couple of those early Murlocs.
It definitely could. I'm really hoping he plays the Apprentice first. Not quite as aggressive as I may have suggested, but playing it safe's not bad.
Yeah, no. Because
Dookie
has not played any cards yet, so Moto doesn't really know what he's playing. He could be mid-range, he could be something else.
This could be pretty interesting, though, with that calling the Finleys, I think is that. I'm not sure what that card's called, but 4 mana, middle of Dookie's hand, summons 4.
Calling the Finjas.
Finjas, calling the Finjas.
Yep.
Like that. Like there's just a hidden room with Finjas training.
Yep.
A la Wayne's World. But yeah, if he plays that and then he's got that Bloodlust turn 5 follow-up, it doesn't look like Moto's got anything to stop that. We'll see if...
He is building quite a bit of a board. None of these minions have charge, so... If he doesn't play things soon, it may be too late to play anything.
It may be. I'm kind of wondering what he's... I think he's wrestling with the idea. It's not even that bad if he just kind of plays it, because either it's going to tank some damage from Moto's board, or or Moto will ignore it, and then the resulting Bloodlust would be pretty sick. Looks like he wants to get a somewhat better board out there. Ooh, he's got a taunt minion there. That's gonna be nice. 2 more mana. All right, looks like he wants to. He's hoping to set that Bloodlust up as a finisher.
He may be hoping to The reason he might be summoning totems is to draw that one card that lowers in cost every time you play a totem.
Emperor Thurician, or
No, the 5/5
yeah.
taunt shaman card. I forget its name.
Oh, yes.
The I can't remember its name.
It's the beneath guy. I don't know. He's taunt. Yeah, he comes in. Or are we talking the?
Costs
Yeah,
one less for every totem you
Yeah,
play.
for every
taunt.
totem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
So he may be waiting to draw that card so he can like have some defense for his Murlocs.
he might be. He's getting really far behind though
Yeah,
with this
definitely.
board. He's let that mono worm get out of control for a little while. He doesn't really have any board clear. He's just gonna have to play a bunch of minions out of his hand.
Although
Now-
he does have Finja, he can accelerate very rapidly with that card.
Indeed, he can. Yeah, get up some defenses.
That will help from the onslaught that Finja is about to summon. Although they are all going to trigger Finja also.
Yep. I would probably continue to face. You cannot ping a stealthed minion.
What to do? What to do?
I would probably be trying to play as many bodies as I could.
Yeah, definitely. He just needs to put on as much pressure. He can't let this Finja get out of
Mhm.
control.
Yeah. So that's the thing about Murloc Shamans is they tend to ignore some of the best AoE in the game. However, he does have two really nice AoE cards that will help him out right here.
There's
It's
the,
not a lightning storm, but it definitely leaves a nice little 2/3 body on the board. Took up his whole turn, but he has.
He has a board now, and I don't know if Moto has the damage to kill him anymore.
Nope.
Although he can bring him down very close to 1.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't kill him in the next 2 turns, then ooh, there's a Pyroblast.
Yeah. I would just keep running to face.
I actually think at this point I would play the Archmage because he doesn't want to do the Fireball Mana Worm attack too.
If he fireballs, actually, he has lethal here. He doesn't really see it yet. If he just fireballs face, 4/1 to face, and then ping to face.
Yep.
He's got to do that order, though. He's got it. He's got it. Come on, Moto. I'm believing in you, man. I'm sending you my thoughts.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Oh.
Let's see. I think he realized what he can do. Yep.
Somebody's mathin'. Oh, thank you, Moto.
Alright.
Hello, Moto.
So that's going to be our
Very
first
good.
win from Moto.
Yeah. All right, 2-1. All right, I like that. Now we can let's see what else. Let's see what else Moto has. All we've seen
Yeah.
is that mage deck. I want to see where that goes. I'm interested. You think we're gonna see some more free to plays or?
I would hope at least. I mean, considering his rank, he may be playing standard because he doesn't have enough cards. But I'm hoping he has at least one deck that's some kind of
Yes.
meta.
Something. Let's hope he's gotten a few cards. We'll see though. We'll see.
Although, you know, it is nice to see even free to play can win at least a few games in a tournament.
Yep. It can hold up.
Proof that you don't need money to win this game. It's not
Just
pay
just time.
pay to win. Yeah.
I've spent entirely too much money on this game.
Oh, definitely.
I will fight with honor.
Oh.
All right.
Interesting. I can't tell if this is either N'Zoth Paladin or Standard Paladin. I think it could be either.
It's possible. I'm gonna guess. No.
No.
No. We haven't seen any of the cards from Wrath of the Old Gods from Moto yet.
Right.
So I'm doubting he's got an N'Zoth. It's always possible.
Mhm.
So far, some fairly common cards.
Right. Looks like Dookie's playing his Murloc Shaman again.
Yep. Let's see if he takes a little bit more of an aggressive stance here.
He did get the lucky all golden hand, even on the draw. That is some
Yeah.
sweet bling in that deck.
I like playing golden cards just to distract my opponent.
Yeah.
Because you know when you see their the card go red and they're highlighting it, and
Yeah.
looking at the art, getting lost in the art, just trancing out.
Yeah, hopefully the gold distracts him till rope and he can get like 3 turns off. I think that's a valid strategy. The gold distraction tactic.
It seems to be working so far. Yeah, Dookie is definitely taking a much more aggressive stance. He is gunning to play that Cold Light Seer as soon as he can. Now it's funny, he's got 2 Corrupted Seers and a Cold Light Seer. I did a bit of a double take there.
Right, yeah.
Thinking he had 3 copies of that card. Yeah. Things getting nasty.
It's a very scary board for Moto to be looking at right now.
Yeah.
And with Paladin, all he's got is Consecration, really, so...
I bet he's missing his mage deck right now. He could really use a Flame Strike, but even if this was a mage, even if he had it in his hand, it would not do him any good.
Right.
He needs to play out. He needs to get his taunt out there. Humility can work.
That'll save him a bit of time to come up with a response.
Yeah, not too much though.
Reporting for duty.
Opponent is sitting on 8 damage. He could have taken that out with the Abusive Sergeant, but chose not to. He seems to have realized that.
Yep.
Who's up for an adventure?
Sir
Yeah,
Finley
Mr.
coming out.
I'm up for an adventure. I don't think Motochuka is going to be up for an adventure. I think the adventure is drawing to a close.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much over at this point.
This fairy tale is ending with a
True Silver Champion. Again, more cards I could just buy him time, really. Nothing that can really save him.
he could Shield Master and he could Abusive Sergeant something off that board.
He's going to play the True Silver.
I'm guessing I would try and take out that 2/2 there. Can
Not the
drop.
2/3. I would
The reason
hit the,
why I'm looking at the he needs to take out the Murloc synergy cards. In my opinion.
But
It's
I
a
would
little
hit
too
the
late, but
I would hit the 2/2 with my weapon and use the 3 to kill some higher health. But
yeah, but well, it's a bit late. Let's see here. That saves him for 1 more turn.
yep, unless he draws his Bloodlust or something. Oh, did not get it.
Did not get that yet. All right, Finja.
Well played.
Finch is kind of like the Murloc version of Everybody Get In Here. Why can't I remember his name?
Oh, Grim Patron.
Yeah, Grim Patron. Yeah, it's kind of like the Murloc Grim Patron.
Yep.
You know, instead of everyone get in here, he's all like, "Blah!" And you know, it's just annoying, but it's equally annoying, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, well, that is Dookie with 3 wins to Motochuka's 1. I would say Dookie is our winner here. We'll see him back after another match or 2.
Yep.
You'll compete against the winner of the coming games.
Wait, did Dookie? I thought he only won 2. He won once with Warrior, once with Shaman.
I believe he won 3.
With what?
He beat the mage deck twice, and then he
Lost
just
to
the
it
once.
Yeah, he's only won twice. So we have another game.
Oh wow, I'm sorry.
Oh, he did?
He did, yeah.
What was his third class? Oh, yes, I
Yeah.
forgot. That game went by so quickly, I forgot.
Mm-hmm. I hope he was not listening. Our next players will be Marathonist versus Intercoco. These two individuals are on the Academy of Art Hearthstone team. They compete through the TESPA program, and really looking forward to seeing these guys play again. I've watched them the last semester or so, and it's always impressive. I believe I've played against one of them.
Hmm.
I've got about a 50-50 win rate. So this is going to be some very interesting gameplay, though. I'm not sure what they're going to be coming up to deck with, but as these are two very experienced players, I imagine they have pretty much the entire Hearthstone card library to draw from. So I think we're going to see some powerful decks going up against one another, and let's get even more excited.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to just go, or do you have like a replacement or something? All right.
As soon as you leave, I'm gonna start singing all
Oh, okay.
by myself.
Yeah, sorry guys, I gotta leave. I had another engagement I gotta get to. So, I'll see you guys around. I'll probably be on for it's personal business. I don't have to tell the whole world about it.
It's not the whole world. It's just us. It's just us here, buddy.
So yeah, but I'll probably be back on the stream to probably do some other games later in the semester. So if you like looking at me, probably not. Come back. All right.
It's
I'll
cool.
see you guys later.
Good streaming with you, sir. All by myself. I'm just fine being all by myself. All right, I'm done. I'm done singing for the moment. Oh, I get null? Is that like one of those little slug things from Reboot? My grandpa's a null. He was caught in a game. He couldn't hack it. He's just I don't think I'm muted. Can you hear me yet? I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay, cool. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm not. I definitely didn't mute it myself. Yeah. Are we still streaming? Or are we on like the break thing? Alright. Yes, we do have a broken screen. All right. Well, these are all the ArtU esports links for the Urban Knights esports team for AAU. You can see we have facebook.com/ArtU esports, Twitter. We have a Bitly link for YouTube, and then we do also have a Discord channel. So please, if you would like, download Discord, or if you already have it, just go ahead and join our channel if you'd like to stay up with the stream and our little competition we have going here. And we're just going to have a little bit of a break. We'll be right back with our next match against Intercoco versus Marathonist. Uh, about 5 minutes. So we'll see you back then. Get some soda. Have yourself a little trip to the water closet, and hope to see you back here. All right, thanks, guys. Opening hand, Tunnel Trogs, always pretty good. No overload for it yet, but it's always a 1-drops are strong. It's not arena, but 1-drops are very strong. Especially that one, if he can follow it up with a little synergy. He's going okay. Marathonist trying to decide if he's going to play his Tunnel Trog or if he's going to get his Spirit Claws up there. It looks like I might. We're going to coin out Totem Golem. That's always a solid starter. Okay. Let's see here. Marathon is just going to pass. He's going to Totem and pass. And her Coco's just going to remove the Totem and then passes himself. Got some taunt up there. He's going to drop the Trog now, it looks like. He's going to pair that up with Feral Spirit next turn, I imagine. But that's going to depend on what happens here. He might just Jade Lightning the Totem Golem off the board. Monotide. Inner Coco's trying to set up for a little bit later in the game. Get some card draw going. Keep those cards a-flowing. Probably going to... I'm guessing he's going to small time in Feral Spirit here. Although he might opt to just take out that Monotide Totem. Ooh. Okay, we are just going to remove everything on that board. I think that's a pretty good play. Puts Inner Coco in a tough spot. He has to respond. He's got to remove some minions. He's got to get some minions out there. He needs some bodies. Doubting he's going to brand this early. I'm going to guess he's probably just going to... guessing he's just going to Jade Lightning that Trog. Might Jade Lightning the Flame Tongue, since that's more of the real threat. However, based on Marathon's his play order here and where he's placed his minions, I'm not sure if he's trying to bait Coco into making a misplay. You know, maybe trying to. You know, he's still holding on to that overload card there. So if he takes out Flame Tongue, his that Tunnel Trog is still going to be pretty effective. So if he knew what I knew, he'd probably take that Tunnel Trog out. It looks like he is taking the bait and he's going after the Flame Tongue. Now, I don't know if that's exactly what Marathonist was thinking, but I don't think I think he's pretty happy with how things have turned out so far. I think he's worried about overextending here, as he knows what kind of AoE the Shaman has in store for him. So he's taking the chance. He's going aggro. Yeah, he is. He is making some decisions here. I mean, it's a pretty juicy board for a Lightning Storm. I don't know if he wants to put himself behind. He should still be able to follow up with a nice Azure. So it looks like he's going to do the Lightning Storm. He was going for a spell damage totem. He's just going to have to take what the good RNGesus gives to him. RNGesus has been kind. RNGesus is a gentle and loving god. Except when he isn't. But, you know, you take your chances. Marathon still has a pretty... He has a board. He has a board. I don't know if I'd call it pretty, but relative to his opponent, I would say it's pretty nice. Although... He's got to be getting kind of nervous. He has a pretty small hand. His opponent still has 22 health and a very large hand. It looks like he is going to be able to sustain that. Something that Inner Coco set up earlier. So hopefully he's going to start reaping some benefits here. He still, Marathon still hasn't made any really hugely threatening plays. So I think this is still anyone's game, but Inner Coco might be pulling it back, but he's going to have to make some moves. I have Black Paws. It's not like it's not the craziest card, but it's the beginning of the snowball. So Inner Coco's he's got to come up with something here. He's already used at least one of the lightning storms in his deck. I don't know if he's running a second one. He does not have it in his hand. He could go for a taunt here. It looks like he's gonna stick with his tactic of keeping his draw up. Handful cards does not do you very much when you are dead, though. So he needs to start. Alright, he's gonna lightning bolt the Aya. Aya replaces herself with a 2/2. Okay, Marathon is probably going to Jade Lightning that 4/4. I mean, he could just play out here. I don't think he wants to do that quite yet. I think he's worried about some more AoE. So he's probably just going to Jade and Totem here, I would guess. Okay, looks like he might just try and remove that 4/4 with his little Gloist, yeah. You got a taunt, another taunt. Take a little face damage, keep most of his board. Good decision. Ooh, Inner Coco, you need your other Lightning Storm. Oh, and that was not it. It is some taunt, though, so he's got some heal. He still can turn this all around. He's just got to clear that board. There's no way of stopping this. You just have to clear that board, but he doesn't have any AoE. I'm wondering if he's got 7 mana, so he's probably gonna taunt up, maybe go for another draw with the Azure Drake. I think he's holding off on the... Oh, that was a nice joust in Inner Coco's favor there. Got the full 14 health. Let's see here. It's probably... And yeah, he's playing a free Thing from Below, which was the card that Avs and I were trying to remember what that the name of it was. Thing from Below. Gets cheaper every time you play a totem. Does not have to be a totem from your basic hero power. It can be Flame Tongue Totem, as you can see. Jade, I'm guessing, yeah, that Jade Lightning's looking really good. He's got the spell damage for it, and it's just clean removal. Trade one of his taunts in. I guess he assumes it won't do him any good if the opponent has a Lightning Storm anyway. Alright, he's just gonna start dishing out that face damage. Making the game real for Inner Coco. He doesn't look happy. I mean, I think he's holding out for turn 10 so he can Bran and Jade Chieftain get a double taunt up there. However, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to do that. I suppose he could go for a draw. It's not looking good for Inner Coco. I think he knows it. Even if he taunts here with Jade Chieftain, it's not enough. So either he Azure Drakes and prays for some answer. I don't know if he has one in mind. Has to be an answer for 4 mana or less.
There is little time.
There is little time. And he's going for the draw. That, let's see here. I don't think that is, that might be enough to save him for one turn. He gets another taunt here. Alright though. A little bit of a panic play at the end there. Yeah, this is over. Old BM here by, no, he's just gonna finish it off. Go Marathonist, that is one for Marathonist. He is going to have to X-nay his Jade Shaman out, so we'll see what happens next, and he's gonna have a, he won against it, he won Jade Shaman on Jade Shaman. We'll see if any of his decks can counter Jade Shaman now, or if that's just gonna kind of bounce back that way. We're currently just waiting for our players to start the next round. Looks like it's going to be Warrior Shaman. So Marathonist is going to be playing Warrior, and Intercoco is going to be playing his Shaman deck again. So I'm guessing we're going to run into a Pirate Warrior. It's been very popular on the ladder this semester, so sorry, this season. All right. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Intercoco's got a bit of a late game hand. Not very good. Brand never does very well on his own. It's almost always better to combo him out with something else so you can at least get some benefit from him. Otherwise, 3 mana 2/4 is meh. Alright, we got the old Pirate in patches. It's pretty standard. Ooh, we're going to coin out a Frothing. We're going to get this going today, right now. Ooh, Golden Frothing is a really nice card. I like that animation. I'm thinking I might craft that later. I don't know if I have enough dust. Also, I don't play Warrior very much. Oh, and that is gone. A little Lava Burst. Alright. Just playing 340, get another body out there. Not very easy to remove with anything he has. It looks like he was hoping... Looks like he was hoping for spell damage, although it wouldn't have done much for him since he wouldn't have had enough mana to follow it up with anything, but would have sunk a little damage from the other side. Marathonist just has already got another very strong deck here. Another strong start is 4 minions on deck against 0 minions for Intercoco. Intercoco is playing a much slower game. Alright, he's gonna start doing a little cleaning up there. Oh, Arcanite Reaper. And a free Corsair. Yeah, he's just gonna run him down now. Marathonist he has soft lethal on the board. He has 15 damage. Intercoco has to put up a large taunt, or he has to remove a lot of those minions. Which he can do with a Lightning Storm and Maelstrom. Now he's looking for that spell damage totem, and he is denied once again. He's going to hope for 3 across the board. Oh, did not get the 3 on the taunt like he wanted, but he is able to clean up all the same. Upgrade. Ooh, Upgrade's going to get his money. Yeah, that is over. That is 2 wins for Marathonist. We'll see if Inner Coco can turn this around in the next match. I have faced Marathonist before, and it's never an easy game. Never, ever an easy game. All right. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Will Inner Coco stick with his Shaman deck? It has not done much for him, but now that he knows that he doesn't have another Jade Shaman or a Pirate Warrior to go up against, he might. Okay, looks like he's going up against a Mage this time around.
For Doomhammer.
You asked for it.
Sticking with the chamois. Sticking with the chamois. I mean, Shaman is a very strong class this season. It has been for the last 2 seasons. Some might say 3, but definitely for the last 2. Shaman has been getting a lot of love. Shaman was one of those classes that wasn't very good for the first couple seasons. Everyone wanted it to be. They wanted Murloc Shaman to be a thing. They tried with Neptulon, failed, but they have since added enough Murlocs for a Murloc Shaman to be, well, possible. I am not going to say viable, but possible indeed. Inner Coco's got an okay hand. Looks like he's gonna probably come out with a bit more of an aggressive start than Marathonist this game. Though Marathonist is already going hard, he has played a minion that is going to heal all the damage almost all the damage that he's done to his opponent's face as soon as he's taken out. But counterintuitively, these types of cards are quite good in the early game because it does stop aggro decks pretty hard because it just reverses everything that you've been able to do to them so far in that game. Okay, Marathonist. He is thinking hard. Does he Kazakus here? I like Kazakus. He wants that card. I can see it, yeah. I could see it in his eyes. He wants to get that potion. He thinks it's safe. It's pretty much the best move in his hand right now. I mean, makes full use of mana. I don't think he wants to Frostbolt that 2/3, but ooh, proving me wrong. He wants to hold on to board control. Getting some. He is becoming mayor of Value Town with that mistress. No one really knows what's in her mixture, but it is it's nutritious. All right, we're getting it rolling with the Jades. He's got a weapon breaker here. He knows that there's going to be another one of those in here, but I'd say it's a decent weapon breaking drop right there. Kazakus might be nice, though.
What to do?
He could just wait for the trade-off on that, or, ooh, he's going to go for a full removal and a weapon breaker. He is going to have to hurry up and establish a little bit more control on this board. Inner Coco is going to he's going to hit the ground running pretty hard here in a turn or two. Of course, he needs to draw some kind of synergy with that Bran. I never play Bran without something else there, even if it's only another set of Jade Claws. You know, that double battle cry, if you're not getting at least some value from that, it's a very meh card. But with Jade, if you can drop that, get one. If you can get 2 Jade battle cries off with that Bran, you have gone 90% of the way to winning that game. Alright, he is going to taunt up. Ooh, Marathon is showing some of his late game cards, his trump cards, if you will. Got that Reno for, you know, a rainy day. I'm guessing he's probably gonna go for some draw. He needs some draw here. He'll probably drop his Mana Tide and then he's gonna get a thing from below. Yep. Flame Strike is another useful card. He is gonna polymorph that 5/5 and he'll probably just go for a board clear here.
What to do? What
I feel like
to do?
he wants to get a little bit more on the board, and so he's hesitating. With using that polymorph, he knows that some big Jades might be coming down, but we're 3 or 4 turns away from that at least. So yeah, it looks like he just took his time with the decision. He's just going to do another little board wipe. This is one of the things though against the Jade Shaman. They can keep that pressure up, and it only gets worse. Marathonist he still has answers, but he's gonna need to might need to make up a little ground with some draw. Another Mana Tide, and ooh, that is a big removal card, but I am sure Inner Coco is making note of his opponent's smallish hand size, and I think he's got a good feel for what kind of deck he's going up against, so I don't think he's too worried about a board flooding, but a 4/5 with taunt is gonna not feel great. Double Totem Golem. Ooh, it's got some heal. Too bad that doesn't give extra health, just heals. Oh, Flame Strike here would be pretty devastating for Inner Coco. Marathon is probably thinking he wants to hold off and save it because he knows that Inner Coco is going to drop quite a few more little minions here. So he might want to get a little bit more value out of that Flame Strike. Kazakis wouldn't be too bad. He could always Archmage and go for an Arcane Blast because he is behind a taunt. That is pretty good. Pretty good defense against that current board. So he is wondering. It is a tough call. I would probably, yeah, I'm thinking Kazakis too. I have a lot of time. Oh, he's gonna Reno at full health. Alright, he is trading a full heal for some hard to remove 4 damage to face. Oh. He might be wishing right about now that he had Flame Strike. Because now, yeah. Inner Coco has made a nice little swing. It looks like he may force Marathonist to Flame Strike, although Marathonist might hold off because he's got full health. He is now out of a Reno, and it looks like he might be wanting to pick up some ground here. He definitely wants to hold on to his Flame Strike, but he cannot see what I can see at the moment. I don't know. There's not a lot of good combos. I mean, he can Archmage and Arcane Blast, but really can only take out the spell damage totem. He gets 1 Fireball. And I'm almost certain Inner Coco would remove it that right away. He could Alex Straza, nice little 8/8 on the board. Take his opponent down to 15 health. He might be wanting to save that for a little bit of healing, but personally, I would probably Alex Straza. All right, he is going to go for the Arcane Blast, and he's going to ping that Flame Tongue off the board. Pretty good move. This is going to be difficult for Inner Coco to handle without some kind of Hex. Now, he's got the cards to remove it. So, it's going to be something of an expensive removal, though. He is thinking about it.
What to do?
It's never really good to leave that Antonidas on the board. It's just infinite fireballs. Infinite fireballs. Goodness gracious. He's got to remove it. I mean, he's got a guaranteed 3 damage off of the Lightning Storm, guaranteed 4 damage off of the Lightning Bolt. So he can definitely remove that. And trade his minion in, it looks like. Looks like he's a little miffed. I think he would have liked to have gotten a double battle cry with his Bran and the Aya. But never enough mana. Always a mana short. That's usually my problem. I'm always 1 mana short. I get pretty salty. Ooh. Flame Strike, ever the temptress. I think he's still not very threatened by this fort, though. Only half of it does any real damage. He can take out that 1/1. Ooh, he went for the 5-drop. Let's see here. Does he want to give his non-existent minions 4 health? I'm not sure what he chose just yet. I usually like to choose the cards that give me minions with Kazakus' potions.
Speak to me. Job's done.
All right, he's gonna polymorph in a random enemy minion when he can. Ooh, he has his Bran as well. I do wonder what. Well, I already know what the interaction between Bran and Alex Straza is, but be kind of funny if it would just reduce their health by 15 twice. Ooh. Marathon is just looking at that Flame Strike, just his palms getting sweaty, ready to burn. Oh, yeah, he wants Inner Coco to play another one.
What to do?
He's like, do it. Play it. You know you want to. Inner Coco taking his time. Always a very good strategy.
Little time.
Don't listen to that hero of yours, Inner Coco. You take your time. There's all the time in the world. Deciding to clean the board. A lot of thought in that. Wanted to make sure that he didn't have any better plays there. I think it's a pretty good play. Marathonist. Ooh, he's looking for a better solution. There is no better solution. Flame Strike, and that is a quick turn. Of course, he still has a 5/5 to deal with on the board. Another Flame Tongue going down. Inner Coco starting to even things up a little bit. I'm guessing Marathonist is musing with the idea of using his
What to
Kazaka's potion.
do?
I don't
What
think he
to
wants to do
do?
that. I think he thinks it's a little too risky. He could go for straight removal of that 7/5. I'm actually almost wondering if he's going to Harrison and then Forbidden Flame the 7/5 off the board. I don't think he's really hurting for draw here. I know he knows that there's another weapon coming up somewhere in that Shaman deck. Typically, they always run 2 Jade Claws at least.
Time runs out.
Okay, he's going to fireball that 7/5 off. He's going for a little bit of heal. But ooh, maybe not yet. Oh, he's going to double heal.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
And he is setting that Bran up there. Always risky. Inner Coco is basically has to Jade Lightning. The value is just too much. 4 mana, deal 4 damage, summon a 6/6. This is the Jade meta, rearing its ugly green face. Alright, so still basically the same issue here. He can turn that polymorph 50-50, or that polymorph chance down to a 50-50. That'll hit the 6/6 if he pings. He's trying to figure that out. I don't think he's losing too much sleep over the Bran. I think he maybe wanted to get a double card draw off his Azure Drake, but I imagine if it were more important to him, he would have done that. The other cards in his hand are Battle Cries, but they don't quite do anything. Not anything nice, anyway. And now he has a 25% chance for that polymorph to go down the right way, or a 30% chance, 33.3 repeating, of course. Ooh, shields up, putting up an ice block. And he's pinging off. Now, though, he's going to take care of any spell damage before it causes a problem. Inner Coco has definitely swung the pace of this game, but he does have some challenges ahead of him. That ice block is always very annoying. However, Marathonist is most likely really regretting the fact that he dropped his Reno at full health. And it's probably the second time he's regretting it, just because he probably regretted seeing it get handled so efficiently when he played it, and just now that things have taken a turn for the worse. Oh, Babbling Foot.
Cast a spell. I will cast a spell.
Ridiculously powerful 1-drop. Only a 1/1 body, but that chance to get any mage spell is pretty disgusting. Okay, we're going for another going for a discovery. I'm guessing he's going to go Holy Fire here. He might go Ethereal Arcanist. Okay, he wants a 5/5 on the board there. He's going to do a removal. Inner Coco is playing it smart with that Bran. He is just holding off. Looks like he's going to get a little bit further ahead with the Jade Spirit. Guessing he's waiting till he draws a Jade Chieftain. That Bran Bronzebeard plus a Jade Chieftain, when you already have huge Jade guys, is just stupid. Oh, Bloodlust would just wreck here. Marathonist. Yeah. Needs a little heal here.
Get your funnel cakes
Usual
here.
healing action. I don't know why he throws chicken legs when he says funnel cakes.
Vengeance.
I think he's just gaslighting everyone. The Arcanist up to 5-5. He's got to kind of take care of it because I'm sure Inner Coco probably is guessing that's an ice block. That is a very common card in this deck.
I wonder.
The Reno Mage. And Marathonist is definitely running only one of each card in this deck as he plays Reno almost immediately, and I have not seen any doubles. We have a juicy Blizzard coming. Oh, but he might hold off. He might Frost Nova, just make the... He might try to sweeten the pot. Wondering if he's saving his Harrison, thinking that a Doomhammer might come down, but not sure. I definitely don't think he wants to Alex Straza yet.
I wonder.
I mean, his opponent... Yeah, he's definitely not going to Alex Straza till that ice block trips. Oh, or is he? I would Harrison. I really have not known Jade Shaman to run Doomhammer.
What to do?
It's not a bad card. It's, I mean, in the aggro Shaman of last season, Doomhammer was
That
a lot more
belongs
prevalent.
in a
Yeah, he is going to put it in a museum. Top men are looking at this right now. He wants to sweeten the pot. Inner Coco knows what's coming. Inner Coco knows that there is some kind of board clear coming. This is textbook mage here. You freeze it up, stall out for a little bit. Maybe you don't have a finishing board clear. Maybe you do. Ooh. I kind of think he's... Oh, Thorson would not be too terrible here. It's too early for Alex Straza. I really hope he doesn't. I really hope he doesn't waste another heal card. I mean, he has 1, 2 so far, so I think he feels pretty comfortable in his position in our little contest today, but oh, that might be a little too confident. Yeah, your Coco sitting on some answers here. He has decided to Blizzard, and he's going to go for full removal. A wise play if he's going to make that move. Inner Coco is just, he is not going for the double, the brand doubler. Okay. He has grander designs for that, apparently. Oh, perhaps he has the sight. He's got that Doomsayer now, Marathonist. Oh, doesn't really have a way of protecting it, though, which is a problem. Pretty good chances on his Kazakis potion, though. And he is lucky, but only so far. And he's gonna play that Doomsayer. Doomsayer's nice. It can clear a board. Late game, it's mostly just a damage sink. There are way more options for dealing with it late game.
What to do?
Inner Coco could trigger that ice block this turn if he wanted. I'm thinking he wants to set his board up a little bit better before he
I
does that.
wonder.
I think a hex on that Doomsayer is likely. I really don't like spending all that removal just on
There is little
Doomsayer.
time.
I mean, you have that 5/5. Can go to face. He is going for it. And the face of disappointment. He was expecting it. He needed to get that out of the way, though. Might be thinking his opponent's down to 2 cards in his hand. Is a Reno deck, and is definitely not really gonna Reno anymore. Definitely doesn't have a second ice block, so he also knows that. And hex number 1 looks like we're gonna take out that Alex Straza.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Not cards.
He's just playing that Bran. Oof. No value on the Bran. Did not want to get those draws with
I'm
the
almost
Drake
out of
because he
cards.
is also running out of cards. We're down to 1 card left in Inner Coco's deck. It looks like a similar amount in Marathon. Man,
Not cards.
he could have just held on to that Bran. It looks like that is the game for Inner Coco. He's going to hex that Thaurissan, and he has plenty of damage to finish this game. Plenty of damage, plenty of health, plenty of hits. He's got the tools, he's got the talent, and Marathonus is going to give up the ghost on that one. Inner Coco for his first win. That is Marathonus 2. Inner Coco's 1. Inner Coco can finally lay his Jade Shaman to rest. Yep. Just gonna wait for our players to make their final deck selections. Maybe. This may go on for more than one more game. Inner Coco has turned it around. He has managed to eliminate 2 of Marathonus' decks by losing against them, but Marathonus is now out of meta magic.
Victory or death!
Mage is always strong,
You
but
asked for it.
it is not what is topping the ladder at the moment. Ooh, we got some kind of warrior. Looks like a dragon warrior. Dragon pirate warrior. I was about to just call it a dragon warrior. Got your typical 2 pirate start. Action's always there to pick up the slack. Mistress of Mixtures coming out just like last game. Good starting anti-aggro play. Inner Coco just gonna take that out of there right now. No reason to leave it up. Marathonus might coin out his Acolyte here. Get some card draw going, set up for later. I don't think he wants to Doomsayer yet. I mean, even if I were just if I were him, I still wouldn't Doomsayer. It's a very popular move. It is a popular turn 2 drop if you are stalling into the mid range. There's not enough. There wasn't enough on the board for him to justify.
You'd be thirsty.
It's kind of a delicate balancing act you'd have to take with Doomsayer. Alright, so he's now staring at the abomination. I'm sorry.
Let the pain speak to me.
That card is giving me some nightmares. Little frothing berserk nightmares. It does not have the golden frothing berserker though, which I did very much enjoy looking at previously. Giving him a draw, gets some damage. He's beefing up that frothing. Nothing crazy yet, but a 5/3 is fairly intimidating. Mage should have no trouble removing that though.
You want to cast a spell?
Oh, he wants to cast a spell. I also want to cast a spell. Arcane Blast is going to get that off the board. Does so fairly efficiently. Oh, does Inner Coco get that Blackwing Corruptor out there? Oh, he's going to go for the card draw instead. There's plenty of dragons in hand to keep his synergies up, so it's probably good play. Well, we definitely don't want to put anything in a museum, as there's nothing to put in a museum. Probably gonna get a draw himself. I don't see why not. Unless he wants to save that spell damage for something else. He always has the, I mean, he can freeze and Doomsayer, which is gonna be really nice, so he's probably gonna hold on to that. He's probably gonna play his, he's gonna play his little freeze guy there at the end. He's gonna play his elemental.
What to do?
That's my guess.
To do.
Card draw is really nice though. He has a lot of cards, so there are a lot of small ones though. Nothing really super substantial here. All right, he is going for the draw. He's probably gonna hope his opponent's just gonna have a nice little easy trade for him. He can't easily remove that unless he just trades in for it. Oh, I'm gonna miss my Azure Drakes. I've had the golden Azure Drakes for, I think it was just after beta ended was when I got the second one. I have, as auto-include as that card has been since the beginning. Yeah, I'm really gonna miss. I'm gonna be sad to see it leave standard format. I might have to take up some wild play. I do enjoy that card. It's another pretty gold. I only keep my previous golden cards. I do not bother with the plain cards.
Who goes there?
Ooh. Marathon is hoping to put it in a museum. Little does he know, there is nothing still. Not a very threatening board. Yeah, okay, he's gonna play his elemental. Not going, well, he could coin out his, no, he is going for the ping. Gonna take that out next turn if he can. Alright, still no weapons for Inner Coco. I don't think he's losing any sleep over it.
The power, black.
Nice efficient removal, giving him some bodies on the board still. Maintaining control, he's got lead and health. Inner Coco is ready to pull this all back. He's got one win, just needs another two. Marathon is taking his time. I'm thinking, ooh, he's gonna have a vicious Archmage coming up. He's gonna need to clear, well, he doesn't actually need to clear any room from his hand, but he can't quite do it super, well, he can do it fairly effectively. He'd have to waste his ooh, okay, he's gonna Doomsayer and Frostnova. He's pulling out some nice removal right now. Ooh, So it's risky. Intercoco could rag here. He's thinking about it. I see the smile on his face. He's thinking about that rag. He's like, that is a 50-50, and the BM is too good. Oh, he wants to do it. He wants to do it. He's gonna. Oh, he's doing. Ah, he's doing it. He is doing it. He is going for that 50-50. Oh, and it was a mistake. Oh, he went all in. He went all in on that one. Oh, he may have just cost himself the game. Oh, the poor man. Oh, that poor child. Oh, RNGesus giveth and RNGesus taketh away. He has taken so much from Intercoco today. Marathonus is not now. He's not wondering how to win. He knows how to win. He wants to know
You require
what will be the best method. Freeze. Oh, he's just. Yeah. Yep. Taster's choice. Got a little classic fireball forever action going on. Intercoco. Oh, that rag. Rag does not like being told what to do. You played him and he's like, did you just assume my target? And Rag just goes the other way, man. Yeah, that's all Intercoco could do. He just has to play out. He's gonna run to face now. He's got some health, so he can survive a few rounds of fireballs. They will not stop, and Marathonus does have an ice block. Yep. Ew. Oh. Hello, darkness, mild friend.
For Blackwood!
I've come to speak with you again.
Chief!
He's still going hard, though. He's still going hard. He might. Marathon is gonna need to ice block here. There's. For safe. Ooh, safety. You know you're gonna ice block. I don't know. Maybe Marathonus is maybe he's feeling a little guilty here. Maybe he wants to. He's there to tempt some fate.
I wonder.
It's like Intercoco did. Maybe he has. Okay. Gets tempt some fate, but he can be fairly confident that Intercoco does not have much he can do here. Oh wow. I've seen Rag destroy lives before, but wow. All the light in Intercoco's eyes is just gone. He's just expecting the end. I'm sorry, buddy. It is
My
a sad
hand
day.
is too full.
Oh. Why can't I hold all these fireballs, Marathonus thinks? If only I could have more fireballs. He can just take his time. It doesn't even really matter what he plays.
I wonder.
Sad to say, but it does not look like Intercoco has really any hope of turning this around, save for I don't know what. Keep that board clean.
Let reading drag lie.
My hand is too full.
Oh, it certainly take me off. Brian should be our work study in here until at least until after the Hearthstone thing. I think, yeah, Inner Coco is just going to give it up on this one. He is calling. He has used the banana phone. All right, that is some good gaming. I had all the hope for Inner Coco in the world. I really wanted that rag to work out. It just would have been too good, and Hearthstone said no. the game said no, and there was an echo, and it resounded until the end of time. All right, that is our second batch of contestants. Marathonist wins 3-1. Inner Coco. We'll see him again later, maybe. I believe it's going to be Marathonist against Dookie. So we're going to see how that all shakes out. Once again, we have our Urban Knights esports info links here. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Discord. You cannot escape us. We are everywhere. We are also probably going to try to be in even more places soon. But give one of these links or all of them a shot. Join us on our Discord channel. Check out our YouTube videos. We are posting all of our prior contests. Twitter for our upcoming announcements on different esports events we're doing here, both intercollegiate, intramural, and well, Facebook if you just want to say hi, send us a message, update your status. We'll see you again in a few minutes for the final few rounds, and thanks for being with us so far. Talk to you again soon. 5 minutes or so. Be back here.
Doomhammer.
Your soul shall be mine.
There we go. All right, we are back. I believe this is the final matchup. We have Marathonist returning from that big victory. Ooh, the echoes of that rag just hitting face, just still resounding through the esports room here. We're going to see Dookie versus Marathonist. I'm not sure what their deck choices are. I'm assuming Marathonist is probably going to stick with his Mage, Shaman, Warrior. I'm guessing he's probably going to veto the same deck he vetoed last time, so we'll probably see the same matchup. Dookie, I do not know what he is going to do. We've seen him running a Murloc Shaman, and we have seen him running a...
You win this one.
Okay, I heard them ban one of their decks each. I'm not sure what those were yet. I guess we will see very soon. Okay. Marathonist banned his Warlock. Dookie banned his Shaman. I guess that's the same deck they banned earlier. It sounds like our game is gonna get going. Ooh. God, we have an accomplished legend player, Marathonist versus Dookie, a newcomer to the game, who did do very well in his first match. Ooh, Dookie does not... Dookie banned his Hunter last time. So this is the first time we are getting to see Dookie's Hunter deck. Historically, Hunter has been a pretty good matchup against Shaman in the past. I don't think that is still the case. Yeah, he's gonna play out and then run the patches in. He's hoping he's gonna eat that one damage to face or to the 1-3. He took it to face. That is good. Alright.
Such big teeth I have.
Gonna get a Kindly out there. Gonna buff a not so random beast. Looks like he's setting up to flood the board with Rat Pack. Let's see here. Okay, he's gonna Totem. And looks like he's gonna go for the removal on that Kindly Grandmother. He's gonna trade in. He wants to hold on to that Lightning Bolt. Bigger and better things with that Lightning Bolt, I think. Oh no, Kindly Grandmother number 2. We are already running into the main weakness of the Hunter, which is draw. I don't know, maybe they should unnerf the Starving Buzzard.
Pull up a chair by the hearth.
I am already full of dread here. For some reason, it is showing Marathonist's name as Eloise. That is very interesting. I'm going to ask about that later. Dookie. Oh, Dookie felt that one. Dookie felt that one. I see. I see. Yeah. In case anyone is wondering, this is not a match against Eloise.
Who knows what secrets we'll uncover?
He is branning. That is a desperate move. This looks all but over for Dookie. I am sorry, Dookie. Marathon is still taking his time. He is. Oh, he's so mean. Oh, yeah. I see he also enjoys breaking his opponent's spirit. I enjoy this greatly too. And while I'm going to pretend to empathize with Dookie here, the soul crush is real, and yeah. And Dookie's feeling it. Good game, guys. We got Marathonist with another win. Dookie is gonna need to bring some wins back there. He might be able to turn it around again when Marathonist keeps winning with those decks. Then he might have a chance to turn it around. But yeah, Marathonist is just using meta crushers, just really bringing the pain.
Watch your back.
Dookie had a distinct advantage against his first opponent, as his first opponent didn't seem to have many of the Hearthstone card library, so he's very limited in what kind of decks he was able to use. So he had a distinct advantage there. Not the case with Marathonist. Marathonist is an old pro here, and he has the cards standard to pirate opening. Patches is always there. Ooh, he's gonna go for the upgrade. Coin blood sale? He can blood sale anytime, so doesn't necessarily need to use a coin. Looks like he's going to, though. Nice little 4-3 out there pretty early. Turn 2's not bad. 2-4 weapon Dookie's got to is up to him to turn this around again. Alright, a little Thanos backstab. Good combo action. Dookie is running a N'Zoth Rogue. Same N'Zoth Rogue we saw earlier. I think he actually might have a decent chance to this deck. He's got a decent mid-game going there. That Dark Iron Skulker is not going to do him any favors with that Berserker on the board, so he's probably going to remove that here with a little combo action. Marathonist looking slightly disappointed, but not surprised. Just gonna keep buffing up that weapon. That would just be that'd be fairly soul-crushing to get killed with a weapon that got played at the start of the game. I wonder if that's what Marathonist is going for, my fellow Soul Breaker. Fancy deckhand. He's gonna remove that 4-3. No, all to face. All to face. Mortal Strike. A little extra 4 damage finisher with that Leroy all together. Ooh, he's gonna do that this turn. He is fixing on ending it. Of course, this is gonna require Dookie to ignore that 2-1 on Marathonist's board. Marathonist is 1 damage off of taking out Dookie this coming turn. He either needs to draw some type of weapon upgrade.
I wonder.
To win it, or something that can deal 1 damage to a hero. Dookie. Dookie needs some heal. Yeah, Dookie does not seem to be running Reno.
At least I have
He
chicken.
needs some kind of taunt. It does not look like he is going to get it. And Eviscerate is not the card he needed, and it looks like Marathonus is just going to clear this up. Ooh, Warrior passive doesn't even... I would have done it with the Rusty Hook myself. A little bit of overkill there. A little bit of overkill there. This Warrior passive, no one had it. Didn't get it till the end, but it's good. Okay, that is Marathonus with 2 wins. 2 wins to Dookie's 0. Dookie could turn it around. I'm hoping he can turn it around. Marathonus' 2 most powerful decks are now eliminated. So Dookie's got a chance. He's got a chance. We started to see this with in the last rounds. Started to be a little bit of a comeback there, but
You asked for it.
Marathonus just chose really strong decks this season. It's common for people to bring stuff from the meta into tournaments.
Trust me.
There's always someone though that has a wild card deck. Either is built to counter the meta very specifically, but does not seem to be the case here. Dookie's gonna coin out some Warrior passive. He's just gonna remove that from the board. Probably gonna weapon breaker for you. Is there... Marathonist has the answers, and he is playing with his mage deck, which did lose once, it also won once. He's got a pretty standard toolbox. So he's all answers right now. No minions left in his hand for Marathonist. Dookie, not too much else he can do. I mean, he could slam to remove, but he loses a card draw. Kind of wants to keep that momentum, but he does have the Accolade of Pain, so it looks like he's going to save himself from 3 damage here. Personally, I wouldn't be as worried about what the mage is doing right now, as he is a warrior, and it is a Nazar. Well, I'm not sure if this is... Looks like he's running looks like he could be running a Cthulhu in here, I guess. And he's got...
Armor made to fit.
Yeah, gonna start bringing defenses online. Shields up.
Job done.
Yeah, I think a slam is called for here. We can get a nice little draw there. Waste a shield slam. It's 2 cards to take out 1 4/4 minion, but you do get that draw, and we do save our board control here. It's a 1/4, so it's really not much control, but it's something. I would definitely use the shield slam here. That execute is too valuable later on. I mean, he might have tons and tons of armor later on, so there's that. But he does have 2 shield slams, so I would definitely use that, yeah.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Go for a little battle rage. Fill his hand up a little bit more. Pretty good move. It's nice he's got that taunt. Marathonus has a lot of answers. Not a ton of substance, though. That Archmage Antonitis could be nasty, though. Ooh, he does want to get rid of that as soon as possible.
I bleed for Cthulhu.
People normally use Thaurissan in a different way, though. Honestly, he really only needs to have his ability happen once. That's how most people build it into their deck, so that they really only have to use it once. Just need that one discount, and just discounting your 1 mana off of all the cards in your hand it can be enough to just pull out some otherwise impossible combos that are very hard to play around.
I bleed for
It just
Cthulhu.
makes the impossible possible. All right, Dookie's throwing up some taunt. I think Marathonus is just gonna work on deciding how best to handle that. He's not gonna want to deal a lot of damage to that taunt. Not at least he's gonna. If he's going to, he wants to take it out in one hit to diminish his card text, his card effect. He doesn't seem overly concerned with that, though.
I must choose.
Ooh, okay. It's somewhat difficult. He might be tempted to Flame Strike here. Might not be the worst move, just because he's got a pretty big. He's got some board to deal with here. Of course, he could just start Archmaging. He could pull 2 fireballs into his hand right away. Ooh, it looks like he is going to Flame Strike and paying that off. Now he has done away with Dookie's board, but Dookie might have a nasty surprise because of that coming right up. Looks like I'm thinking he's either gonna armor up or he's gonna get some twins on the board. Looks like he's going for the twins.
The feast of souls begins now. Come, little
Thanks for those last 2 attack points we needed for that Cthulhu synergy. Very pretty golden Twin Emperor Vekler. I always want to say Vecnor for some reason. And that is all for the double. Alright, he's gonna armor up here. And he's gonna armor up a little bit more. He's got his Cthulhu. It's only a 10-10 though, not super big. Also would probably be a poor choice against that taunt. Marathon is going for the Discovery. I'm gonna guess he's gonna go with Arcane Missiles. That's a nice little fireball fodder spell. He's gonna pull out quite a few fireballs this coming turn. Not very threatened by that 6/5. Now, Marathonus does have a lot of hit points he's got to chew through here, which is not the easiest thing when you're relying on spells. But if he plays his cards right, he could have an infinite well of fireballs.
Cthulhu!
Oh.
Cthulhu! Cthulhu!
Cthulhu. I'm thinking Dookie's strat is just to make the biggest Cthulhu he can and try and finish everything off. Wonder if Marathon is going to be holding onto his polymorph because he knows what's coming eventually. Ooh, he did just get his Reno. I think that's going to inspire him to start stocking up on some fireballs. He might not do it yet, though, because he doesn't... I think he could take care of that entire board.
I wonder.
He could Archmage, he could Volcanic, he could Arcane Missiles and Arcane Blast. He should be able to handle the entirety of that board with those cards. Set himself up with a nice Archmage and have 3 fireballs in hand. Now he's wondering, is that enough? He knows that there's a very good chance as soon as he plays that Archmage that it will be going away. So he's trying to decide if 3 fireballs is going to be enough.
I wonder.
It looks like he's just going to go for a little stopgap removal. I think probably a wise move here. He can get that Archmage going almost any time here, but he wants to make sure that he can get enough value from it. Because right now that Archmage is really that's his only source of damage. I mean, Reno's gonna bring him back if he needs it, but Dookie is just becoming a mountain of armor. Okay, Marathonus, he's taking his time here. Doomsayer, not so good. It might soak up some damage and delay his opponent for a turn, but every turn he allows Dookie to do his thing. Dookie gets bigger. Dookie gets harder. It looks like he's gonna go for those fireballs now. He is tired of the current board situation. Ooh.
Time runs out on me.
Yeah, he is gonna get that big guy off the board there. Opting only to get 2 fireballs there.
Cthulhu! Cthulhu! Cthulhu!
And Dookie doing the right thing, getting rid of that Antonitis before he fills up Marathon's hand again. Alright, so it is hard to tell where this game is going. I'm still leaning towards Marathonist because he has a lot of answers in his hand. Dookie's got a nice one too. He has got the answer for his deck right there. But once Marathonist plays these damage spells, they're not coming back. His Antonitis is done. He really did not get enough value from it, in my opinion. Dookie's gonna slow down here, though. I don't think he wants to play his Cthulhu yet. It's tempting. That golden Cthulhu, that is a temptress. Oh, ooh, I don't know, cause yeah, I would hold on to those, cause they're kind of both in a very similar boat. Both players just searching for the damage necessary to end the game, and it just gets harder every turn for Marathonist. So I think he's starting to get a little bit nervous, but Dooky's running out of cards. It is a close match. It is a very close match. I would have played that. I think I would have played that Cthulhu first.
Made to fit.
I think giving up that extra Cthulhu this late in the game with that few cards remaining in the deck, I do think that's going to come back to haunt Dookie. Marathonist is just going to freeze. He's probably going to freeze and Doomsay.
What to do? What to do?
Cthulhu still takes out Doomsay if Dookie decides to play it here, but... Oh, nope. Marathonist just making sure that's all set for him.
Get your funnel cakes here!
Maybe Dookie's running a second one of those 7/9s. Oh, we got another execute. We got second execute here. Man, he wants to play it. He really wants to play it. I'm not quite sure what he's waiting for here. He could get get quite a bit of armor if he dropped his Cthulhu that turn. All right, what do we got? Ooh, Twilight Elder. Yeah, Dookie's just gonna continue holding on. Marathonist he knows what's coming. He's holding on to his toolkit. He has quite a few ways to deal with that Cthulhu now. Now Dookie's got a chance. Dookie could potentially get him down low enough so that he is finished off with fatigue. He could. There is the possibility that he could bypass that ice block. But it looks like Marathonist has a few more cards than he in his deck. All right, he is just gonna Doomsay now.
I'm almost out of cards.
Acolyte, not really who we wanted to see at this point in the game. He's basically, I guess he just. I guess I would just play the Acolyte, gets it out. I mean, we do not want any more draws. Especially not against a mage. He can drop if he drops that, he better not drop that pain. If he drops that pain, that mage is gonna ping it. He's gonna just make that. Oh. All right, it does not appear. It looks like Marathonist took this game. Dookie knows it. I mean, he's sitting on a 20-20 there, but it looks like Marathonist took this game. Dookie is out of cards. He has a lot of hit points, so could be in for a little bit of a wait. Just a touch. Let's see.
Do you hear its call?
To make his Cthulhu just a little bit bigger.
Hey, speak to me.
I was thinking Dookie had a chance. I was hoping he had another one of those 7/9s. Because A, he could have reset his fatigue counter. Would have had another Cthulhu. Another very large Cthulhu. I mean, I guess he might just be waiting. It looks like he's gonna wait it out.
Listen closely.
I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong. It's just Marathonist has just too many answers, too many cards left in his deck. The fatigue damage is ramping up. This is why you should not have played that Acolyte. 5. armor up again. I mean, he's down to his last card. It's one hell of a card. I mean, Dookie's got a shot. He still has a very small chance, but
My dreaming ends. Nightmare begins.
And incoming Soul Crush.
Almost out of cards.
Incoming Soul Crush. We're gonna see a Reno and a Sheep and a Concede.
We're gonna be rich.
And that is 3 straight wins. He knew that he had to know that was coming. Aish.
I'm out of cards.
I mean,
Who knows
He's
what
going-
secrets will uncover at last?
Dookie's keeping hope alive, but I don't think hope is his girlfriend anymore. Oh, double Kazakis. Marathonist just breaking the soul. Dookie has done the math, and that is it. Props to Dookie for sticking it out there. I still think that was a very hard-fought game, very hard-fought. Very entertaining. That is 3 wins for Marathonist and 0 for Dookie. So Dookie has also been eliminated here. Good game, guys. And it looks like we're probably going to go to break again. But this has been Academy Art U Esports. We have our info links up again: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Discord. Come chat with us. Come watch our past videos. Tweet at us. Check our Facebook for event announcements. I'm pretty sure you can see event announcements on any of these links. But yeah, please check us out, and we'll see you when we come back. All right. All right. It looks like Dookie has dropped out of the tournament, as we had surmised, and the final match is going to be one more between Marathonist and Inner Coco. Want to see where this goes. I'm sorry for that, everyone. But we will see where this goes with that final match when we come back. I assume our players are going to get ready. And all right, might not take a break here. Just gonna hang out with this personality right here. Just gonna keep talking. I got Avs here. He is with me in spirit. Avs. All right, Inner Coco. He's back after the rag play that changed the world. I hope he didn't hear that. I'm sorry. I wanted that to work. I wanted that rag to work so much. Oh, that hurt me. I mean, it's bad. I would have done it too. I would have ragged all day. I think my rag would have hit. My rag would have actually hit the Doomsayer. I just know how to play rag, so it's just gotta know which way you want that, which side of that coin you want it to fall on. Heads or tails. Can't play rag without luck. Rag's going away. Hall of Fame card Ragnaros is going away. At least one of the Ragnaroses. We are still going to have Ragnaros Light Lord for a little bit longer. But I just need to hear which decks were vetoed. The sound effects from the game were a little high, so wasn't quite able to make that out. Okay, Inner Coco banned his Hunter deck. I think we all know why. Marathonist has banned his Warlock deck again. Okay. Which is good. I don't want to watch a Warlock Reno lock. I know it's a Reno lock. We all know it's a Reno lock. No one wants to see that. Okay, Inner Coco. Waiting on his mulligan cards. He has the Warrior passive, though, so that is always nice. Marathonist has a strong opening hand as well. All right.
Who goes there?
Oh, this is the meta battle. We have Pirate Jade Warrior versus... Well, sorry, just Pirate Warrior versus Jade Shaman. Got a little mixed up there. All right, we are gonna take care of that little pirate dude early on. Yeah. We have a little bit of technical difficulties, so we're only seeing Inner Coco.
Back.
Well, we're seeing both hands and everything. We're working on it. It'll smooth out very shortly here, I'm sure. A very talented tech team behind us. Ooh. Looks like he's going to hold on to that Fairy Dragon for synergy. Or is he going to take a chance? He's thinking. He's thinking. I think he is going to take a chance. He's still 2 turns away from a Corruptor play, so it's not... I think it's okay. I think it's okay to assume that he will get another dragon. Marathonist having none of it, just going to clean that board. And now we have a pirate coming out on this. We have a Jade Pirate Shaman. Warrior passive. But to take out what? I'm assuming he wants to kill that Buccaneer, that 1-2, because that becomes a 3-2 very quickly.
For the War Chief!
He's going for some face damage. The aggro. Wants to put the Shaman in his place before Shaman gets too many Jades going. That is the strat. You do not want Jade decks to have a chance to set up their win condition.
What?
He's taking his time trying to figure it out. I mean, we all know he's just gonna drop his Faceless because that card is just wrong. Oh, he's gonna Jade Lightning. Okay. I feel like whenever I'm playing against a Shaman, turn 4 is just always a Faceless. Or Flame Wreathed Faceless.
Blade be thirsty.
Yeah, that card is ridiculous. 4 mana, 7/7, Overload 2. Which is even better than, in my mind, it's better than the 5 mana 5/8 with Taunt. I think the Earth Elemental is what it was called. Inner Coco playing that Frothing. It looks more like he was playing it to just play something. Frothing used to be part of an OTK type of deck, just being able to get a giant one, maybe 2 up there. or have one giant one and then faceless manipulate. There's that Flame Wraith Faceless. So I knew it wouldn't take Marathon as long to play that, and Inner Coco just did what he had to do. Alright, got a Totem Golem in response and a little bit of face damage. I think Inner Coco's gonna welcome to the Space Slam. Do your dance, draw your card at the Space Jam. He's got a little taunt that will be helpful. I don't know if he wants to Sir Finley here, honestly. That armor is pretty useful. I think he's going to want a monkey and pray for a dragon. Looks like all of his dragons are hanging out bottom of his deck.
Who's up for an adventure?
Oh, based on his pause here and that outcome, I'm guessing he's regretting that, Sir Finley.
I must choose.
I don't know what he was hoping for. I think armor would have suited him much better. Now, if he could have armored up and then Sir Finley'd and then somehow gotten armor as a hero power again, maybe. I don't know if that's possible, though. I've only rocked the McFinley for a very short time in a few of my decks. It can be a nice little adaptation card. You know, if you, it's good as an early play to adapt. It's bad though if you already have a really good hero power to counter with, just because you know you're going to lose it then. But it's a fun card. It's one of the more interesting cards from the Grand Tournament. It really can change things up a little bit, but it does have its drawbacks.
I wield the power of black hole.
Yeah. Oh. Inner Coco having to play that Corruptor. Nothing else to do. Looks like Marathonus is going to finish this up with a Lava Burst. Alright. Another good game. Marathonus cleaning it up. Making it hurt. Alright. We have our players now carefully deciding which of their decks they're going to pit against the other. The choice has been made.
Hera versus Thrall.
For
And
Doomhammer.
here we
Victory
go.
or death.
God. I like Marathonus, but I want to punch his deck in the face.
Fly, Polly.
If his deck had a face.
I'm in charge now.
A little weirdness with our display there. Coco playing out a totem. Not the worst totem to coin out. Spell damage totems, I just feel that I always need to handle them as soon as I see them. And it does look like Marathonus is hitting the ground running to face. I would really like to see Inner Coco get some kind of AoE here. It does not look like that's happened just yet. A taunt minion is nice. Doesn't save some from 2 damage at least.
Trust the pirate's code.
And damage. Oh man, turn 3 down to half health. That is demoralizing. He's going for some draw. Do not know if that's going to be enough. Oh man,
Well
that
played.
pirate synergy, and it looks like that is gonna be this game. That is a turn 4 wrap up for Marathonist. Ooh. Oh, he's hiding a smile. Marathonist. He tastes the sweet, sweet sorrow. He savors it. Good match, but that is the disgusting nature of the Pirate Warrior. I feel like we've seen two of the most common games that you see when Pirate Warrior is involved. You have the game where your opponent doesn't draw perfectly,
You asked for it.
and then you have the game where you do draw perfectly. You know, that opening pirate hand, that was pornographic. I'm sorry, I have to use it. I have to use that word. It was too much. It wasn't even art at that point.
Mind if I roll need?
Got that mage deck again. Marathonist, that's his finisher. He has closed out with that mage each time. We all know why.
I'm in charge now.
I believe we are seeing... I don't know if we have seen this deck from Intercoco yet.
Let the pain speak
It is a Pirate Jade Rogue. I've also seen this on the ladder. It is not as prevalent as the Jade Shaman or Pirate Warrior, but it is definitely a contender. Yeah, he's banned it previously. It looks like he is looking at giving it another go. Or rather, its first go. He's gonna deciding to give Marathonist some draw there. I don't know if it was worth really. I guess he wanted to stop him from getting the full 3 draws instead of just the 2. So that does make sense. Ooh, Marathonist, what are we doing? Oh, we're gonna heal up. Getting some real value out of that funnel cake guy. They're not really funnel cakes, unless they're funnel cakes that are supposed to look like turkey legs. I mean, funnel cakes are already kind of a novelty on their own, so I don't really know
This guy's toast.
if you can actually squeeze more novelty out of them by shaping them into turkey legs. But that 4 health he got as healing, whereas his opponent only got 1. That is the ideal time to play that card. Marathonist just can. He has a lot of choices here. Ooh, he's gonna Thorasan. Pretty good move. He has a full hand, and just getting again, as I said before, that 1 mana discount on an entire hand. You really only need that to trigger once, and it is pretty much guaranteed to be played unless you're going up against another mage. Typically, not even Snipe can take it out. So, ooh. Intercoco managed to steal an Archmage Antonidas. I am a big fan of Thief decks. One of my favorite decks is my Thief Priest. I steal everything. It's not designed to win, though it does. Just designed to cause pain. Oh, Marathonist, can you play that Doomsayer? The end is coming. This does put Intercoco in a bit of a spot. He really... he could have dealt with that. Would have spent too many cards. Not really worth it to save the 2 1. However, he is opening up the board for Marathonist to take control. Azure Drake and a Kazakis. 4-4 and a 3-3 on its own is not the nicest thing to see, but also getting that potion. 2 potions, I believe. Went for the 5. Oh, he did get it for the 2 potions. Well, thankfully he wasn't able to play that with a Bran. It's not like a guaranteed win or anything if you get 2 potions. It's again, I'm always thinking about this for how your opponent might be seeing your plays. You know, I've won many a game just by breaking people's spirits. It sounds horrible, but it is a real tactic in this game. Marathonis just still has. He's down to 14 health, but he does have his Reno, and he is fairly certain that he doesn't have to worry about any.
No. Trust me.
At least he's not gonna have to run into. He knows that his opponent most likely doesn't have 14 points of burst. Now rogues in the past may have had that amount of burst. That's very common, but not these days. Ooh, he's gonna play that Antonitis.
You require my assistance.
Trying to up the pucker factor just a little bit for Marathonis.
Aha! Aha!
Oh, he is discovering some pain. Oh, and he's bringing it back. He's getting roguey. Pulling out some classic rogue. Oh. Yeah.
I bring life.
Marathonis this time deciding to rely on the Alexstrasza for its original purpose, which is having your opponent's health.
You require my assistance.
Yeah, it looks like we're going for more Antonitis. This is one of the reasons I love theme decks, because you take their little plan and you turn it on itself. I have a lot of fun going against
Well
Dragon
played.
Priest with this. Oh, lethal coming on up. Inner Coco's going down. That is a brutal finish by Marathonis. Another good game by Coco. Marathonis is just... Oh, he wanted the win today, and it looks like he has it. I'm going to stop doing my product placement for the moment. Some very great games today. A lot of good matches. Not a ton of contestants, but it's going to ramp up. It's going to ramp up. And we're going to just show our info page here one more time. Want to make sure all of you get to see these links. Facebook.com, ArtU Esports. Just remember the magic. I don't know what that is, but ArtU Esports. Remember, ArtU Esports. Very easy way of getting to our content, no matter what your favorite place to hang out on the web is, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or Discord. Please check us out, get involved. We're trying to grow our community every day here, and it's been a blast streaming for you guys and gals. Join us next week, Saturday. We're going to have another event. It's going to be an Overwatch tournament. Our Overwatch tournaments always have a really nice turnout. It's going to be a hectic day. Going to be a lot of matches. It's going to be fun. Please join us. It's going to be great. It's going to be exciting. We have some teams that have been practicing quite a bit for these. We have an official AAU Overwatch team that has been competing against other colleges. 2 teams. I'm sorry, we have 2 of them. they're competing in a LAN tournament in San Jose today after this. I believe most of them have already left for that. We are wishing them a lot of good luck. We want them to keep doing our school proud as they have been so far. So yeah, please join us next week. Tune in Monday. We have Smash Nights coming up. A lot of people are excited for Smash. Overwatch Wednesdays is a thing. That is typically when our team will be competing against teams. Will begin competing against other colleges. Please join us for that. We will start streaming that this Wednesday around. Typically, will be later in the evening, around 7 p.m. On the West Coast here. We really hoping you're all going to come. Please join Discord. Please, join the Twitch channel so you can chat and call out misplays, call out good plays. Please follow us on Twitter, on Twitch. Also, Twitter is nice. Our Twitch page can be found with the same ArtU Esports name, so twitch.tv/ArtU Esports. All one word, no spaces. ArtU_Esports for Twitch TV. We are changing that up a little bit. Yeah, as you know, just look at the address that is in the top of your window right now. Just come back here, bookmark this. We got Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. We got a lot of stuff to watch this week. Come out, support your school, and I could talk all day. I really could. I like doing it. I like talking. I actually think I look pretty good on this video cam. You're gonna see me again. You're probably gonna see me again. But I'm about to have a large hook come in from off screen and drag me off, so I'm going to bid you adieu. I have been Salty here at the Academy of Art University, San Francisco, California, in our ArtU Esports room for the Urban Nights. Join us again Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. We're going to have more stuff coming at you. Can't wait to be there. I'll see you guys later. All right. You have a great night.